device. I'm gonna play you some music. It might be good, it might be total shit. It's probably gonna be shit, but let's just roll with it. Gotta trust yourself. Hopefully, you'll do what you oughta eventually. God showed me the way through my disarray. He showed me what I could be. You don't have to agree. Can't stress it enough. Don't give a fuck what your negative opinion is about me. I'll just use it to do better. Not that I'll take your advice. I always think more than twice about everything people say to me, including what they say to me. All the thoughts in my head that could have been planted. Who knows? I don't. So I trust the one that does. But I do believe that there's something to this shit that I do. Especially when people have contentions about it, as they often do. The worse their opinion is, the more you can trust it. Why do you have to be liked? Why do you have to belong to a group of people that don't really like you? But they pretend they do, so you do what they do. Sorry for the noise. If there's a little like noise, it's because I have set the camcorder on top of the dashboard. And so when you do that, when you're not a professional, and if I'm professional in anything, it's being unprofessional. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with the negative repercussions of being a DIY type of bitch, you know? I've set you in some hats. It's a nice little bed of hats. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I don't feel like getting like more fancy equipment because, first of all, I'm not good with fancy equipment. I mean, I managed to break my fucking tripod. I don't even know how that's possible, but I did it. And so whenever I do comedy sets and I film the comedy sets, I will set the camcorder on a stack of things. It's usually Bibles, packages of markers, and a box of crackers or something like that. And yeah, that's how you get all this, baby. If it weren't for those Bibles, where would we be? So I'll just show you my setup in case you're sure. There it is. There it is. There's those hats. There's those hats, baby. For those of you that say that's dangerous, I'm pretty sure that mounting a government tracking device on your dashboard is way more dangerous. But let's not get into that one. I still have a flip phone, 'cause I don't do what I'm told. And it's not for the purpose jealous of me and so bold. It's just 'cause fuck you. 1 through 25, fuck you. That's pretty much the reason behind everything that I refuse to do. I don't like to be told by people that do not know. That didn't work. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna move on anyway. Let's try that again. God gives us the ability to pick ourselves back up whenever we fuck up, which we often do. We often do. We often do. Because we're human, you know, it's true. See, I already forgot like what I was gonna repeat, which I guess is a good thing. Because it wasn't necessary. Did you notice that we're driving? Did you notice that we're laughing? A lot of the time, I'm crying. Because I can't lie. Maybe if I could lie, I could be happier for a minute. Cause all the things that I'm really feeling, I could just suppress it. The whole purpose of this channel is to show people the real shit. And all the stuff that they tell you to do, you really don't have to do it. If you really want to piss them off, prove it. Every time I fuck up, I laugh about it because it's a lot better than crying about it, which is what I used to do extensively. Now, I still cry a lot, but I don't cry because I'm a fuck up or a failure. I cry because, you know, there's plenty of shit to cry about. Have you noticed? The world's a pretty fucked up place. But I no longer cry over my face and how it doesn't look the way that I'd rather it look. I just accept it. And maybe that's why I seem to have this unnatural obsession with mental health. Because mental health is spiritual wealth. You never hear that from some clinician. They don't get paid to say that. They get paid to offer you what's in your medicine cabinet. Medicine, get it? I'm not saying that you're actively sinning, but I'm saying that there ain't nothing good that's gonna come out of that.
That's not a solution if you ask me. This channel is all about answering questions that nobody ever asked me. Good thing I don't do it professionally. But I already gave you a disclaimer in the beginning of the video. I told you that it might not be any good. Now you can yell at me about a lot. I'm fine with that. I'm used to being yelled at. That's what happens when you're misunderstood. People get mad for reasons that they don't understand. They just know that you pissed them off, 'cause you made them think, so they have to scoff. And even though I have a general attitude that screams fuck you, waving my middle finger in something I wanna do, I wish that I didn't have to. I wish that I could always sing okay, but that just ain't me. It ain't me. It's true, it ain't me. Oh shit, I'm glad I looked. I'm glad I looked! Let's go this way. I don't want to go this way. Okay, so there's something I wanted to talk about. There's a girl that I like a lot. Relax. I'm not giving in to lesbian tendencies, okay? She's in Canada anyway. She's married. She has children. But she's schizoaffective. I'll put a link to her YouTube channel. She's kind of big on YouTube. People are accusing her of shilling, and I don't know who the fuck she'd be shilling for, because, like, they're never gonna push metabolic, how do you say it? Metabolic? Metabolic? They're never gonna push eating healthy, like, in regards to mental health. They're never gonna do that. Because, oh shit, 50. I don't think they're gonna chase after you. I just don't think they're gonna do that. No, they didn't. We're not public enemy number 1. We're more like public enemy number 5,000. This girl, her channel used to be Living Well with Schizophrenia. I think that she renamed it to Living Well After Schizophrenia. And then she changed it to, like, her name, Lauren Kennedy West. And people are really fucking mad at this girl because, you know, she used to be on all kinds of medications. And then she changed her diet, and now she's not on medication anymore. And people are mad, and they're saying that, oh, she's being paid to say this. And no, I'm not saying that she's not working for anybody. I mean, I'm sure she is, but it's like people are saying that she's this danger to the mental health community because she's not doing what everybody else is doing, which is, like, you know, just wallowing in the victim mentality. Well, okay. So I go to a 12-step program for a long time, in case you're not familiar. I really hated this sort of culty aspect of this. But Lauren's not talking about this. I'll talk about it, but I can talk about it because I don't have that much of a following. I'm not making money off YouTube or Rumble. And I'm saying really algorithm unfriendly stuff. Like, I'm not trying to get a following based off of any aspect of my personality or the things that I do or don't do, you know? So there are a lot of channels that are about mental health, and so typically the people that watch their stuff are mentally ill people, just like people that watch political channels. Like, it's only the weirdo loner empaths that are watching channels that they don't agree with to try to understand that particular perspective. So the comment section is very helpful in this regard. People are really angry if you suggest anything different than what they're used to, anything alternative. And that's because they trust their worldview. They trust the little bubble that they live in. And Lauren is a special case because, you know, she really believed that there wasn't much that she could do about her disorder other than take medication. And I think she was on like 8 different pills, and they all had various side effects. And she got on the keto diet, and she's a lot better. And there's a life to her too. I've noticed that. She and her husband supports her, and so they're both doing the keto thing. And there's a life to them that wasn't there in the previous videos when she was on medication. And, you know, people, of course, are very upset, and they think that she's just so, like, oblivious to the reality that a lot of people are living in. Fasting is free. I don't know if you guys know that, but fasting is free. And you'd be amazed as to how much you don't actually need that you think you need. And of course your body's going to react negatively to it because you've gotten your body adjusted to eating all the time. Why do you think Asians are so damn small? They like, look at their portions compared to like American portions. And you know, the rates of cancer, the rates of disease, it's fucking insane. And it has everything to do with the food. And it doesn't shock me in the slightest that nobody wants to take any kind of accountability for that. And before you think that I'm a fan of RFK, I hate to break it to you, he ain't conspiratorial enough for me, okay? Fuck him. He's working for the same piece of shit machine that he complains about. So all these people that are like, no, but he's trying to change things. I don't believe that for a second. I don't trust anybody, honey. I really don't. Just call me crazy. It's safer for you to call me crazy. It's safer for people to stay in their bubble and point the finger at anybody that has a sharp object. Even though I don't have the intention of hurting you. I don't have the intention of making you feel bad or making your situation worse. But here's the thing. When you make any kind of change, it's gonna suck for a little while because that's just the nature of change. You know, transformation is weird, it's awkward. So you get your body used to doing one thing all the time, You get your body used to a routine. Now your brain is going to freak out if you don't do that thing that you've gotten it so accustomed to, okay? So, my channel is all about change. Because when I started this a long time ago, when I was just doing stand-up comedy, I didn't have the intention of talking about God. I didn't have the intention of talking about politics either, you know? I just wanted to talk about mental health. And I was an avid pot smoker. You know, I don't smoke pot anymore, at least I try to avoid it. I never thought that I would stop doing that. I never thought that I would read the fucking Bible. Are you kidding me, dude? There's a reason why we still swear. And for people that are like, well, you're not Christian, you don't sound like a Christian. Which means I am a Christian, which means I need the salvation, you dumb fuck, okay? I would say that a person that swears and a person that's like unabashedly human, that lets it all hang out, they're gonna be 1,000 times more effective in relation to inspiring people to just look into the Christian life. Look into reading the scripture. Because if I can do it, anybody can do it. Really and truly. And I hate it when people say that, but I do believe that it's true. But anyway, back to this girl. She's getting a lot of heat because they're claiming that she said that she was cured from schizophrenia. Now, I do believe that she did say that, which was very irresponsible on her part. She shouldn't have said that. But I think that she got a little too excited whenever she got off the meds, and she'd been on medication for so long that she started to feel alive again. But a lot of people will say, well, you know, true schizophrenia, like, you'll never be cured of that. It just depends, dude. It depends on the person. I think it's irresponsible. Like, I don't tell anybody that doing anything, well, if I have, forgive me, okay? I'm about to make a bold statement, okay? I try not to make bold statements, but I'm also a comedian, so I can kind of sort of get away with it, because, you know, we speculate quite a bit. And we speculate from all different angles. That's why I watched her channel. And that's why I watch channels that promote ideas that I don't like. There's another girl, her name's Schizo Kitso, and she's on, I think, 8 different pills for her schizoaffective disorder, and she thinks that Lauren is being really irresponsible. The thing is, though, this girl, you know, most of her channel, she's complaining about aspects of her mental illness. So I think it's pretty difficult to advocate for something like psychiatry and then complain about all of the things that, okay, go on, kid. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. I'm not gonna risk your life, sweetheart. I'm not gonna do it. Poor kid on a bike. Poor kid on a bike. See, I'm looking out, okay? I'm looking out. Yeah, but I don't understand people that advocate for something and then they complain about the side effects of that. Like, it's hard to be like, oh yeah, psychiatry is amazing. It just does such wonderful things for humanity. And like the next 25 videos are all about how you still suffer from mental illness. Well, I thought the whole purpose of taking pills was to relieve the suffering. I mean, please correct me if I'm wrong about this. Correct me. What's the point in treating something when the treatment is worse than the actual thing itself. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for that? I'm just saying. Sorry, I'm staring at a screen. I hate how, like, anybody can text you now. You know? Like, I'm sure it's way worse if you have a smartphone. Like, you just constantly get notifications from people that you don't know and all kinds of entities that you never subscribe to or anything. You know, I mean, I guess it's true of, like, email. You know, you get a bunch of emails, and you're like, who the fuck is this person? But anyway. Yeah, so I try not to advocate for anything. You know, like when I talk about God, I think it's really important that you figure that out yourself. I'm not telling you go to my church. I'm not telling you believe in my God. You know? Figure that out for yourself. Like if you're atheist or agnostic, you know, just be open. Just be open to it. Like, I'm still open to, like, learning about other religions. And I would still go to another church, too. I know technically I'm not supposed to, but I would still go to another church if, say I had a friend that went to a church and I was like, hey, come to my church. And they'd be like, I'll come to your church if you come to my church. Deal. I totally would do that. You know, quid pro quo, right? But I'm one of the most open-minded people you'll ever meet. And that's really what's missing in the world, is people that are willing to listen. You know, I said this at a meeting the other night, and when I said it, I was just kind of struck by how much truth came out of my mouth. But at the end of the meeting, I thanked everybody for sharing, and then I thanked everybody for listening. And I think that listening is something that's very underrated. Because I feel like when people listen to anything, it's just for the purpose of, like, coming up with some, you know, clever rebut. Like, if people listen to something, it's also they can, you know, fire back with something else. And we really need to make listening cool. I don't think it ever will be, but I'm never advocating for people doing stuff that, like, they don't personally agree with, okay? Because that's wrong. At the same time, though, a little discomfort goes a long way, you know? Maybe question why you're so uncomfortable. Oh my God, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! It's like they all gotta go. They all gotta go. Can't be just one of them. See, I'm being selfish right now. I'm being selfish because I'm shooting a video, and how dare that fire truck interrupt me but yeah, like, if you watch my previous content, like, I was definitely in that victim mentality, you know? And so I feel like a lot of YouTube channels, you know, the ones that show this transformation, like, yeah, they're going to be offensive to people that just want to stay stuck. This is what I read, by the way. This is the Psalter. It's the Orthodox version of the Psalms, okay? This, if I could promote anything, And I'm not. But if I could, it would be the Salter, because this helps with mental health more than anything else. And that's free too. You know, everything that actually helps is free. And of course, the people getting paid don't want you to know that.